Okay, so we spent a really good 3 weeks in Lanzarote, based out of Club Lanzarote, which is obviously like a second home to us. We were going to be based out in Lanzarote for much longer. As you may have realised, we obviously flew Lola out there thinking that we would be based out there for quite a bit longer. However, with everything that is going on, we decided that we'd rather get Lola home, as we wasn't sure what the situation would be with travel and yeah, just getting complicated. So we were getting a little bit worried, so decided to head back home, make sure Lola's safely back at home, and we know obviously we've got a very good facility to train from at home. Yeah, so we had a really great camp actually. I mean, it's so easy to train at Club Lanzarote when you've got a gym, a pool, a track, and then the island to go and ride around. There's really nothing missing, so it makes training super simple, and obviously the sun's shining, so it just makes training that little bit easier as well. So yeah, it did go really well. I think we're obviously very used to training out of Club Lanzarote. Being on the island definitely is like a second home. So we had a great camp. We built on where we started, and now we're back home and we can continue to build on that as well. Yeah, so we had a lot of great sessions. I mean, obviously, as I've said previously, we're working on quite a structured schedule at the moment. So we had some really key sessions across swim, bike and run. To name a few, on the swim, Reese and I have a key workout that is a continuous 3.8 kilometre swim where we at times overtake each other and put in kind of surges. So we really kind of made some great progress on that session, considering in January we hadn't done a huge amount of swimming. It was really good to see the progress, and I think we were hitting around just under the 48-minute mark for a 3.8 kilometre continuous swim in a long course pool. So for this time of year, that's pretty good going. We'll continue to build on that, and hopefully we can see that dipping down to maybe the sub 46-minute mark. That's what we'll be aiming to later in the year. On the bike, I had a really great session actually. It was one of my last sessions before I came home, where I decided to take the road bike out because this session was more about just hitting high power than being in position. So in able to hit that zone, I decided, you know what, I can do it much easier on the road bike. So I took the road bike out, did some really hard efforts, some of them quite a bit longer, say up to like 20-30 minutes, and then some shorter ones of like 3 to 5 minutes. So it was a really solid session. I had my family out as well, and they came out in a little convertible VW. So I got to get some motor pacing from them, which was really fun. And yeah, I actually completely just ripped my legs off, and then ended up getting a ride back in the car. But we kind of anticipated that might happen. So yeah, it was good to see kind of where my limit is at the moment. And that was actually really fun to do as well. And then on the run, I had some really great sessions. I normally hit the treadmill when I'm in Lanzarote, just because the weather can be slightly unpredictable with the wind. So in order to hit really target intervals where I've got the pace that I actually want to make sure I'm hitting, I just prefer to use the treadmill. So I did some really good long runs. I was running up to 30k on the treadmill, just getting the job done really, doing some build work throughout that run. And then also some track reps on the treadmill as well. So again, I sort of said previously in my videos, my track reps have been coming on really well. I've been able to keep building on that, and obviously it's slightly easier on the treadmill to do it, but the pace is getting really good on those. So yeah, it's been great to see.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I should overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no challenge for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here, switch gears. We keep haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 I know it's lonely at the top, but that's not by speculation. But the position that I got, I climb too high to fall, way too hard to drop. Stop clocks on the speed bag. Every out under pressure, no jet lag. This is greater than trophies and saluted flags. Titles of fame, the cost is paid. Yay, I carried the cross I made. Dealt with the dealer, baby, the hand was played. New level, next stage. Learn to lead it to legend. Now tell me what's my next stage, yay. I said the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 And today, we break through.
So a big highlight for me was that we explored a little bit more than normal, and I think that was because we had Lola there. So I did this absolutely amazing trail run in the Fire Mountains. Well, not actually in the national park. It's to the people who know Lanzarote. It's called the Fake Fire Mountains, and there's actually a trail path that does a loop around an extinct volcano. So I decided to take Lola for a run over there and do a few loops around the volcano. But the absolute highlight was you can go inside the extinct volcano and run around in there. So for me, I was the only person there, and it was a little bit scary, but yeah, I was like, this is probably one of the coolest places I've ever ran. I'm someone who prefers to run on trail anyway, so I love the fact that I could explore a little bit on the trail, take the dog with me, and I think I managed to do about 10 to 12 kilometres just around the volcano. So yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, so the main pros from the camp, training-wise, was that we really just was able to build on the amount of hours we were doing. The sun's obviously shining, so we were riding outdoors, just really able to bulk up the bike mileage, which was great. The swim, we've progressed again as well. We hadn't done a lot of swimming in January, and we were just able to get the mileage in a nice environment and actually enjoy swimming. So that was a big tick. Obviously, nice tan, always a good tick. Back to rainy England now, so already missing the sunshine. And then outside of training, Lola has been completely crate trained now, tick. So yes, that's just making our life completely easier as well. So yeah, big tick for our camp. So our plan following the camp, well, we're back home now. We're just going to continue to build on what we've been doing. We're obviously got an amazing pain cave, which we're going to show you very, very soon. So yeah, we're just going to continue to build on what we're doing. At the moment, my main aim is still to continue to work on my kind of base and my endurance, because that's still the area where I can improve the most. For Reese, it's more to be working on the top end and the threshold kind of zone. So yeah, we'll probably be doing a lot of mileage on Zwift at the moment. We'll try and get out as the weather begins to improve. We can do some long rides outside and obviously hit Epping Forest where we live. So yeah, just continue to work hard, I guess.